All right, welcome. It's RTB, the mortgage guy. How to buy a house in 10 steps. What's that gonna look like? First thing you wanna do is you wanna speak to a mortgage professional, okay? This guy's gonna let you know where you're at and what you're qualified for, okay? He's either gonna qualify you on the spot or he's gonna give you something to work on, right? Maybe you need more time with your employer. Maybe you need a higher credit score. Okay, speak to this professional. And the reason I call this step one is because your real estate agent, he can't do much for you until he knows what you can buy. What are you approved for? Okay, next step, step number two, your agent is going to pre-approve you. Sorry, your mortgage loan professional is going to pre-approve you. Okay, you're going to now have a special letter that you can provide to your real estate agent. And even better, you're going to be able to provide that to sellers. You're going to show them, I'm pre-approved. Okay, they're going to know that you're a serious buyer. Next step, if you don't already have one, step number three, get an agent. Okay, maybe interview a few of them. Make sure you guys mesh well. Make sure you like the way they speak to you. Make sure they receive your information good, and then start working with that agent. Okay, step number four, you are going to start looking at houses. You are a certified shopper. Look at a lot of houses. What I'm going to tell you here in short is your opinion of what you like and what you want is going to evolve. Just look at houses. Don't overthink it. Consider some stuff out of the box, but just know that your opinion of what you want or what you're willing to compromise is going to evolve during this process, okay? Step number five, you are going to submit an offer for a house, okay? Now, here's the thing about step number four and step number five. Okay, I need you to be patient with these two steps. You're gonna go back and forth, and here's why. Well, you're not always gonna go back and forth. You may go back and forth. Here's the thing, you might submit an offer and, well, guess what? Somebody probably had a better offer, so you didn't get that house, okay? Go back to shopping, submit another offer. Maybe you didn't get the second one, go back to shop, back and forth. Personally, my first house, I had to submit 5 offers, okay? Be patient, enjoy the process, all right? Step number 6, you are going to order an inspection, okay? I'm gonna keep this short and simple. The inspection is separate from the appraisal. It's not the same thing, but I just want you to know the inspection is for you, okay? This is basically, if you were buying a used car, this is your mechanic. He's gonna look at this house or car. He's gonna let you know what he thinks. He's gonna give you his professional opinion of what's going on with this house. At this point in the process, you're gonna determine whether what's going on, if anything, right? There might be nothing going on. If anything, you're gonna determine if you're willing to deal with that. Is that too big of an issue for you? Does that need to be negotiated? Hey, when I submitted you my offer, I did not know this was gonna be a problem. Okay, your agent is gonna now start step number 7 for you, the negotiation. Okay, we're gonna use what we found in the inspection and we're gonna make sure that that still agrees with what we thought we were buying. Do they have to come down on the price? Do they now have to give you money for closing costs? Don't overthink the negotiation. Just know that between your mortgage loan professional and your real estate agent, they're going to provide solutions and you're going to determine whether those are acceptable solutions, okay? Between you and the seller, you guys are going to determine whether you guys are okay with those solutions, okay? Step number 8. What I want you guys to know about step number 8, you are doing the appraisal. Now, here's why the appraisal comes after the inspection, okay? You might have noticed something so big during the inspection that we got to back out this deal. I can't deal with that. But you know what? It all got worked out in the negotiation. It's not too big of a problem. You still want to buy this house. Now you are going to order the appraisal. Why is the appraisal different? Well, this is for the lender. The lender, depending on what program you have, there are certain guidelines that need to be met. This house needs to meet certain criteria depending on what program, what loan program you're using. So this lender goes through the house, he does an inspection as well, and he makes sure that all the lender program and criteria are being met. If it's not being met, we are going to ask that it gets taken care of, right? It passes the appraisal inspection. The appraiser is going to assign a value to this house, and that's important for the lender because the lender is only going to finance a percentage of this house's value. Okay, so now we have the appraisal. It's passed the appraisal inspection. It has an appraised value. Now, again, some of this stuff is happening simultaneously throughout this entire time. You have been providing documents to the processor. This is basically your personal assistant in this matter. Processor is taking that information and giving it to an underwriter. This is the person that gives it their final stamp of approval. He lets you know this loan is ready to go. Okay, so he's the man. So you really don't ever talk to the underwriter, but you are providing documentation for the underwriter. Now here's the deal. At some point during this loan process, that underwriter is going to give you a conditional approval. So after you've provided your initial documentation, proof of income, all that stuff, taxes, whatever you needed to give him, he's probably going to come back and say, I'm ready to give this my final stamp of approval as long as you meet these conditions, right? He might need additional information, okay? So step number 9, you're going to meet the underwriter's conditions. You're going to meet the conditional approval. You don't per se do that. Processor is going to tell you what's needed. You're going to keep providing what's needed. And at some point, that processor is going to say, we're approved. We are clear to close, which leads into the final step. Hooray, you are ready to sign. Okay, you're ready to close. And this step, you are going to meet up with a title agency. A lot of times you can visit them in their office if they are nearby. Other times they can accommodate to you. They can send out what's called a mobile notary that can meet you at your kitchen table at a coffee shop, okay, at a library. So you are going to sign the loan documents, right? This is what's making it official, okay? That title agency, that mobile notary, takes that documentation, provides it to the lender, and within a matter of time, this loan is funded. The house is yours. Congratulations. Thank you for tuning in to RTB, the Mortgage Guy. Please like and subscribe for more information. Have a great day, everyone.